Hey everyone, it's Terry here. I'm going to be going over a cool tool. It's an automated tool that I am loving right now. It makes life so much easier. So I want to go through this particular program. It's called Social Prospecting Pro. If you see up here in the top hand corner, it is a kind of like an app for your computer. And so once you get the app, you're going to then download it onto your computer. You're going to open it up. You're going to create an account. Once your account is established, then you're going to connect over here. It'll say log into your Facebook and you're going to connect the Facebook that you use. It's going to start loading your friends list as it is right now. And this is going to take some time because I have a ton of friends on my page. But once it's gone and done all of that, I'm going to go through some of these tabs here for you. And I'm going to actually do what I normally do in the run of a day. So bear with me for a second. This is going to take a few minutes for my friends list to populate. In the meantime, if you want to grab this, there will be a link somewhere around this video description. So go ahead and look for that. Get your account and then they do have a free trial that you can test out the app and make sure that you like it. And if you do, then you can pay for a subscription, a monthly subscription. I'm not sure exactly on the price, as I'm Canadian, so that usually does a conversion there for me, as it's a US company. But once this populates, we're going to go over and we're going to start using the app. So right now, my favorite probably tool inside here is the extras, and it's the post lover tool. This makes my life so much easier to help get engagement on my post. I'll run this morning and evening. So one time in the morning while I'm getting breakfast, and I normally sit down and have my coffee before I run out the door with my kids for school, I will put this on and it will just go through all of the posts on my news feed, and it will just like them or heart on them, which is so amazing. And then again, if you are at home and you want to do it again in the middle of the day, you can do that. And then I normally do it again at nighttime after all the sea of posts have been on there. So again, I'm used to doing this. So if you are not used to loving up on people's posts, then of course you just want to start with one time a day. But if you've been doing this for a while, then you can add in morning and night. And then once you've been doing that for a while, you can always even add in the afternoon if you want, but you have to space it out. If you don't space it out, then Facebook be like, this seems odd. This is not normal activity for you in your account. So we're going to look into this. And so they might put you in a Facebook jail or lock your account for suspicious activity or stuff like that. I haven't had it happen to me, but you just always, when you're working with, automation on Facebook, you just want to use, you want to go to the side of caution as much as you can. So there is, on this particular one, which when this populates, I'll go over in more detail, but there's post lover tool, there's friends cancellation, there is a comment for auto responders. So this is pretty cool. If you have a post that's getting a lot of traction and you have a keyword in there and people are writing a keyword, then you can plug that keyword into there and you can pick the post and it will just automatically send out the comment that you want. You can do a watch party auto inviter, which is that's pretty cool. So if you have a video that someone has shared online and you want to go and have a watch party for it, then you can just set this up where it's going to mass add or invite people without you having to do it yourself. So that's pretty cool. There are some more things down here, but again, it's almost done. Post friender is pretty cool. I'm really loving that as well, which I'll go in as I'm going to be doing this for myself here. And you can also use the group inviter, which is pretty cool. So if you have Facebook groups that you've created and you want to maybe invite them over to another group that you have, as long as you are friends with them on Facebook, it will send out the invites for you on your behalf, which is so amazing. If you want to send out some mass emails or some mass messages, you can do that. If you want to have a bunch of like messages in your messenger that you want to delete, you can do that. And so yeah, I'm just going to go over through this. It's almost populated. Just give me a couple more minutes. And once this is populated, it will allow me access into the platform. Hope you guys are having a great day. Wish I could click on this a little bit quicker, but it's not going to let me. So another cool feature about this is that most of the tabs here will actually have a little, like a tutorial style video in here. So it makes it a little bit easier. So if you don't know how to use it, or if you just need a friendly reminder, they do have these short tutorial videos. Like I said, YouTube is always such a great resource. So I did some investigating. I wanted to know what kind of extensions were out there to make automation on Facebook a little bit easier, especially when you get really busy. Like for myself, I'm an admin of a Facebook group, and I'm always trying to make the group better, always trying to, you know, make sure that our webinars are up to date and easy and relatable to the everyday person. And so that takes up a lot of my time. And because that takes up a lot of my time, I don't have a lot of time to spend on doing the necessary income producing activities in my own business, which is, you know, getting rid of inactive people and making sure that I'm adding new people to my page every day to get more traction on my posts, loving up on posts, and making sure that I'm working with my algorithm and things of this nature, and also just getting targeted people, right? So one of the best things that you can do is really hone in on your message and who is your ideal client now, or ideal prospect or ideal team partner or whatever it might be, right? The smarter that you are with this particular puzzle piece, the more easier it will be for you in your business. So like for myself, I am, you know, I love social media. I love working from social media. I love earning money from social media. And so my ideal client would be other network marketers or other marketers out there who are looking to make an income, but maybe they're not finding it with the current program that they're with. And so I like to do attraction marketing. And so I post a lot about that on my page. And I try to captivate or attract those types of people who have already bought something online, who probably have a network, probably have been in multiple endeavors and maybe not making as much money as they'd hope, or maybe they just love multiple streams of income. And so I want to be that person that's in their newsfeed saying, hey, come check out what I'm doing. And so my targeted audience, again, would be network marketers or other marketers in general. And so I'm going to show you kind of like my go-to on where I will go and find these particular people. So, okay, so it's just calculated all my friends. You can see that down in the left, bottom left-hand corner there, loaded friends. I actually had 5,000 friends, but I've been getting rid of some of the inactive people and adding new people to my page. So let's just do one of my favorites to start. Okay, so for this particular one, it's the Post Lover tool. I'm going to hit start here. It says no more than 20 scrolls is recommended, which is right there. So I'm going to hit the start button here, and it's going to go through my news feeds, and you're going to hit the start button, and it's going to scroll down for a count of 20. And so it's going to pick out all of those posts that are in there, and it's going to start loving up on them. So kind of like unfortunately, like the pros and the cons of this is that it won't distinguish between people and or ads. So unfortunately, it is going to like up on ads, which I hate. But anyways, you can just go into the ads when you see them, and you can just like hide from your timeline. So you see that it picked up 62 posts here. So it's actually going to go and spread some love on 62 posts. Okay, so you see that heart right there, heart, right? So that's pretty awesome. And it's going to go through all of those. Once that is done, it will just say complete it. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to stop that, and I'll go back and do that a little bit later. Again, if you wanted to do, there's also fancy text here, and then there's group removal. So if you have a bunch of groups that you have that are just inactive groups and you're not using it anymore, again, what I would do if I was you is I would go over to the group inviter, and I would fetch the groups that you have, right? So it's going to fetch all the groups that I have created or that I am in, and then send it over to a group that I have established right now. So like that group for me would be my inner circle group, my crypto inner circle group. Okay. So typically what it will do is, and it will, sorry. So just as a side note here, it's only going to send requests or invites to people that are friends with you. So if you're not friends with people, it's not going to send like random invites to the people, which I mean, it's common sense anyway. So like we know that you have to be friends to send people and use the ATM method with our particular program. So this just makes it a little bit more of an automated process. Okay. So just being patient with it here. My computer and my internet is slow. So guys, please be patient. And I have a lot of groups as well. So this would be a really cool feature. Like, let's just say that you are a mom or you're an entrepreneur, or you really love talking about books or personal development, or if you really like to talk about gardening, or if you really like to talk about some of the other hobbies and interests that you're in. So of course you're going to be involved in some of those groups, right? And so you can go ahead and put yourself in those groups, start making some friendships in those groups, and then you can personally invite them straight over to the inner circle or any other group that you might be in. So for me, let's just say, for the sake of this one, because I am my audience is marketers, I would go over to My Lifestyle Academy, which is a group that is all about network marketers. They actually teach people network marketing strategies, which is really amazing. So you would select that one, and then you're going to go over here and you're going to select this one, and then you're going to start inviting. So all of the friends that are in here are now going to be invited over here. Okay. This would also work really well if you were inside of some crypto oriented groups. It would probably work out even better if you were inside crypto oriented groups or things of that nature where people really loved cryptocurrency. And then you could just invite them over here, right? So that's cool. I really like that feature as well. So what it's doing is it's calculating all of the friends in there, and then it's going to show me all of the friends that are in here on my friends list, and it's going to allow me to pick the ones that I want to select and invite. And of course it's slow. Okay. So it found all of these people. It found 231 people that I have friends with, and I can go and invite them. So let's just say, to be random, I'm just going to click. Okay. I'm just going to click all of these people. These are other network marketers, or these are people who want to learn about network marketing, or these are people that have bought other things with network marketing. And so I know that they are probably open to, they're not closed-minded people. So this is the perfect audience for me to want to put inside that group. So you're just going to hit the invite button. Okay, so as you can see, it's starting to invite people here. And then usually down here, it will just say how many people have been invited. So it successfully invited all 39 people. So there you go. Okay. And you can do this a couple of times a day. What I would not do is add a whole bunch of people at once, because it's going to be extremely hard for, you could always run into the fact of being, put into Facebook jail if you do mass adding all at once. So there's that option. Post friender, let's go on over here. So we're going to open up a new Facebook window. And again, guys, remember, my audience is other marketers. And so a lot of the posts that I'm going to talk about on my page speak about the struggles with, being in marketing, my past experiences in marketing, my results in marketing, my love for this industry, my money that I earn, and all of these things. So if you're going to add those targeted friends on your page, you want to make sure that you're doing your attraction marketing and it's on point, right? So again, if you don't have a result for yourself, share other people's success stories, share graphics inside our group that I just posted today. In Facebook stories, start loving up and telling your story about why you're passionate about this industry and things of that nature, if you want to add those types of people. Now, if you aren't going to use your social media, and if you're not going to write amazing posts, and if you're not going to attract that audience, then don't pick that audience, right? If you are all about clean eating and exercise, and that is your forte, and that's what you love to speak about on your page, and then you're just going to throw some business posts in there in between, then your target audience would be other like-minded people who are into clean eating and exercise, right? So those are some Facebook groups and or pages and or influencers that you're going to pick into these targeted sections. So you're going to go up here and you're going to pick out people. So in here, you would pick out whoever you want. It could be Tony Robbins. It could be Robert Kawasaki. And just so you remember, just so you know this, I tried Robert Kawasaki, and he's got a lot of people that don't even speak English on his posts. So I don't know if he's like a great person to put into the automated side of things. I think that page and his posts have to be something that you're going to manually do so that you don't get all these creeps on your page. But I normally go to Todd Falcone because he is a well sought after trainer for marketers, and he gets a lot of engagement on his posts. This could also work really well if you have other friends that are in marketing and they get a lot of response and engagement on their posts. You could search for them, go through their page until you find a post that's got a ton of engagement on it, and then you can just start adding friends from there. Okay, so what it's going to do, so let's just find a post here. So this is a post of him on stage. And so you can see that this post right here got 52 likes. So I'm going to click on it. It's always the area where it has the red box highlighted, and it says click here to begin down in the click start to begin, which is up here. So it's when I hit start, it's going to start inviting people to my page. So this is targeted. This is laser targeted people in the marketing realm that I am sending requests to. How amazing is this freaking tool? Isn't this like mind blowing to you? Because I think that this is like a total game changer. No longer do I have to go through and just manually do all this stuff myself. So I love that I can come to his page, and I can go to Eric Worre's page, and I can go to that Facebook group, and I could go to a Facebook group that teaches people marketing strategies. I could go to other huge marketers that are in the affiliate marketing zone, and I could start friending people from there. So it's any post that gets engagement. So it could be, doesn't have to be the network marketing. It could be gardening. It could be cooking. It could be health and wellness. It could be spirituality. It could be personal development. It could be crypto. It doesn't matter. But just remember, the targeted people that you're adding to your page have to resonate and have interest in your posts. So make sure that they both fit together. If there's a disconnect there, let's just say, if you add other new moms to your page and that's your target audience, or that's the audience that you pick, but yet you don't talk about changing diapers and tantrums of kids or being a single parent, or if you don't talk about parenting struggles on your page, they're not going to gravitate to your page. Like it's just, there's going to be a disconnect there, right? So if you let's just say if you go the other side, if you add crypto oriented people to your page, and all you're talking about is changing diapers and spit up and struggles of being a parent and all of those things, then of course there's a huge disconnect there. So just make sure that your audience matches your content. Super important. So yeah, and I mean, so then down here, you can see that it's doing friend requests. It's at 17 people right now. So it's going through the post here and it's automating my time. So, I mean, I could step away from my computer right now. I could go do the dishes. I could pack my son's lunch. I could go fold some laundry. I could you know, cook supper if that's what I was doing when I got home from school, from work, or if I was cooking breakfast in the morning time. You can do this 2 times a day, and there you go. There are the people, the laser focused people that you need on your page. And so take some time. This is what great marketers do. Great marketers understand that you need laser focused audience. You need to change your audience frequently. You need to add to your audience. If you only have 100 friends on your page, good luck with trying to make a go at it. And if you get this, this is a great thing. If you get this, then you're just going to hit X and you're going to stop. Okay. So that means it's giving you a warning. You probably have added too many people, or it's going too fast. And so you're just going to stop it. And then you could always come back later on after a couple hours, and you could start going on to another post and adding some more. Okay. So that's cool there. What else do we have here? You can do inactive. So you can, can't say I know how to do this particular one yet. I use a different extension called Social Ninja. And so I really like that one. I spoke about that in another tutorial video that's up on our YouTube video. So if you want that one as well, it's really good because it's going to go through all inactive people. You can start at the bottom at like the W's and the Z's and the Y's, and you can start going up the list, and it will just automatically mass remove people. And you can pick like a 25 timer in between posts, so it doesn't flag you, and you can pick, you know, 30 people a day or 60 people a day and get rid of people and then add more people. And so this is a game changer to me. I love this. So there's that. And then there is member friender. Again, so if you're in some amazing groups that you really, really like, so let's just say this is Michelle's group, but let's just say this wasn't Michelle's group and this was some other cryptocurrency group. Okay. Then you would select, let's just see something else here. Better example. Okay, let's just do this. I'm going to go to King and Crew. I'm going to go here. I'm going to hit start. This was one of my past businesses, so I know that they're really good marketers, and so it's just going to add. It's going to scroll down 5, and then it's going to start adding friends. Okay, so it's found 35 people, and it's going to go through and add people. I love this tool. It's so good. So that's great. You can go and see how many deactivated profiles are on your page. So again, this is cleaning up your friends list a little bit and getting rid of the dead weight. Another really important thing that you guys have to remember is, and I'm going to check out this one after this is done here. Okay. What you have to remember is that when these people are coming to your page, you have to go and connect with them. You should be sending every new person who accepts your friend request a message or a wave or something. And if they do that back to you, then Facebook automatically thinks, wow, these people are connecting in Messenger after they've already connected on Facebook. It takes it a step further into the algorithm, and then they're going to start showing up you're going to start seeing each other's posts is basically what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm going to see if this, so that's going to continue to go. I'm going to probably do another 2 people and then I'll stop it. Actually, I'll probably do 20 and then I'll stop it. Because remember, this is just friend requests. It's just sending out some requests right now. Okay, we're going to stop that. We're going to go over to Mass Messenger. So this is pretty cool. You could type out exactly what you say here, and I'm going to show you what I say to people. So I'm going to go to my page, and I'm going to go to my friends. I'm going to find someone I just recently added to my page, and I'm going to see what I send them. Of course, my computer's going to be slow here. Come on. Friends. Recently added. I know I sent Suzanne a message. I'm going to click on her profile. Okay, I'm going to go to the message. I'm going to see what I'm going to copy and paste what I sent her. And so she responded back. So that's a great thing. When they respond back to you, you just like won the like algorithm, like jackpot. And then when you set, remember when we go back to that extra tab and we do post lover tool, and we do it in the morning, we do it in the evening, chances are her posts are going to be showing up in your news feed, and you're going to be hearting on them. And you know, but if you want to take it a step further and you want to go and comment on their stuff, then that's a completely different thing. And you should be doing that as well. So I would take a little bit of time throughout your day, like amongst the automation side, and just going and being a good friend to your people, because that's really where Facebook is going to love and show your stuff to more people. They're going to start seeing your stories. They're going to start seeing your posts. And chances are, if you're a good friend and you're connecting on their posts, they'll probably be into your messenger after a certain amount of time. And they'll be like, hey, what are you involved in? I really love your posts, or I want to know how I can make money, or, you know, and then they'll start asking you questions on the automation side. So let's go back to our tool here, and we're going to copy and paste that message. Oh, it doesn't look like I can, but basically I just showed you what you can do. So you can just like copy that down, and you can just say, well, maybe I can here. No. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, friend. What did I write here? Oh dear. But for the simplicity of this, you can see, right? And then you can, oh, you can do name. That's cool. I love new features. So we can do that. You can select different messages depending on who it is. You can save as a template. That's cool. So once you've gotten this done, then you would just, I'm assuming, add message, and then you would send it out to recently added in the last 24 hours. You could pick the now amount of friends. So we could do, let's just say for the simplicity, 15 friends, and seconds in between. I probably would change that to at least 30, just to be safe that you're not mass messaging people, because that can flag Facebook. Okay. So how cool is this? You could even change it to the last 7 days, right? So then you can do up another message. And this is where you could be like, hey, are you open? You know, I got into the crypto space and I've made X amount of money, and we can teach you how to do these. But like, I love this tool. I love this tool so much. And so, you know, you can really personalize things here and automate. So I hope you guys love this as much as I do. Please go and take some time to go through these amazing tools that you have here and get yourself hooked up for automation. Like, this is such a game changer for you. And I hope you're just as excited as I am. Cheers, guys. I hope you found massive value from this. I hope that this is like next level game changer stuff for you. And if you, like I said, if you want this particular tool, then just look around in the description around this video for a link to grab it for yourself. Love you guys. Take care.